Hey, it's been a minute, but today I wanted to sort of do a collective catch-all for everything that's sort of happened between the last time we put out a video and now. So there's little bits of stuff to sort of get into. There's a decent grinding spot now if you don't have it, and not a whole lot more to come along the way, but nevertheless, let's just put it out there in case you stumble upon it and you're kind of curious about what's going on and MLB The Show. So with all that being said, let's get into it and take a gander at the randomness that is end of the year MLB The Show. All right, so I'm going to go away once again here. But as you see here on the second, we had new multiplayer captain and Blizzard programs. All that was, that was something different. Player program was Eckersley. We had more captain stuff, a new mini seasons, which we'll go over, and then on the 19th, which is next Friday, I believe, there's more Blizzard stuff, and then Diamond Quest. I don't necessarily know what the awards will be. They've been kind of underwhelming, but let's just sort of go down the list here. So let's start with the multiplayer stuff. All it is just a way for you guys and everyone to get cards. Some of the program cards that you missed or didn't get a chance to. Their prices are going to drop probably drastically as people play, but I don't think a lot of people are playing. So go do what you must on it. To be honest with you here, if we're going to, if we go here, I'll just use the awards, for instance, like these World Series awards. They have come drastically down. Like Tatis here is now only 12.5. He was a disgusting card. These probably won't come down. These are from the weekend classic stuff, so that's probably not going to come down. Like Ryan Howard, still kind of high. He was a different card here. Austin Riley, still kind of expensive. Well, not too much. But like Mookie Betts came way down in price. Giambi was Diamond Quest. He's still sort of up there. I'm just kind of thinking of other cards that were programs. He's still kind of up there. He might be a little later in the program. 19 for O'Neill. So if you're looking for sort of guys to fill in the spots here, some of them are probably going to come down. Like Larry Walker's only 10. Manny's 125. Jesus Christ. But if you kind of just look through, if I can't remember who's necessarily was where, but some of these guys will probably come down if they were in the program. I just remember who was what, but those were some of the later cards. They are slightly coming down, at least slowly but surely. So all that to say this, let's get into the story programs and talk about the stuff that has come out. There have been 2 more captain drops. So the first one here from this pack is good old timers with Hal Newhouser with the 4-seam sweeping curve, change-up, slider, and a 2-seamer. Decent-ish quirks. He's okay. In terms of that, if you are looking to use him, his per 9s are 107, 110, 96, and then his clutch is 109, velocity 99 as well. There's his control, and there's the break. Alongside his captain quirks, where if you have 8 or more who are the 70s and earlier, plus 10 both sides of the plate, plus 10 batting clutch, and 10 walk hits per 9. Second one here is 45 Save Club Eric Gagne. 4-seam Vulcan change splitter, slurve, and a slider. His per 9s here 116, 125, 104, and 125 on the clutch. There's the control there as well, and the break on his stuff. In terms of quirks, he's got 3. He does have outlier 1, and his captain is 10 stamina hit per 9, K per 9, and walk per 9. There. The other one that also came out here is Asian-born players. Captain is Shotai Imanga. 4-seam splitter, sweeper, curve, and a sinker. Per 9s, 116, 190, 125, and clutch 100. His captain boost is 10 to both right and left, vision, and K per 9. Alongside the quirks, he has 1 takeoff artist. He's a captain for the Asian-borns. And also, it does include players who have played on the Asian national team. So, Lars Nootbaar and Tommy Evan also get this boost. Final captain so far is Short Kings is Terry Pendleton, 111.93, 125.91, clutch 125. Quirks on him is just homebody, day planner, fighter, situational hitter. His captain boost is 15 power, right and left, 15 clutch, and 15 hits per 9 for guys who are under 5'10". So little sneak there. And to get these, just do these missions. They don't take too terribly long. Working down the list here, this was the player program that they announced. It was Dennis Eckersley. There's these 5 moments, knock them out. They're real easy to get. 99 Dennis Eckersley. Slider, sinker, 4-seam, and a curve. There's the control. There's the break. And his per 9s, 112, 116, 122, and 110. Not too shabby of a card. Some people really like Eck. Could be a lot worse, I would suppose, at this juncture, at least in that regard here. As you sort of go along here, my voice, and I'm having to power through loogies here. Let's take a look at the mini season here. I looked yesterday because I wasn't sure what it was going to be, if there are going to be cards in it or not. There aren't cards in it, but there is a decent spot if you do want to do some grinding. It is called the Forever. In terms of repeatables, you can get a mini seasons booster rewind pack with 14 wins. So I think this is any card that was earlier on. You get some more packs, repeatable. You get the Manny Championship banners, and then there are these 2025 PXP for a Premier Choice pack. These are repeatable. The XP with 20th anniversary cards, with bronzer commons, moonshot players, Summer Series, All-Star Series, Signature Series, Finest, 30 strikeouts, 50 hits, home runs, any players, 20 stolen bases, 150 bases, and 150 bases make the playoffs, earn 1,500K in Ultra Pack. This is going to be once. In terms of repeat, then of course all this stuff is repeatable. And then also chase packs. So if you're looking for chase cards, this is the chance to get them. If you can get them, you're going to see a lot of chase cards just fall to the ground, fall through at this point. But again, it's the end of the year, so if you don't have a chipper, now's your chance to get chipper. You don't have, I can't think of any other really any great ones off the top of my head in terms of chase cards, but you can now get your chance to get them if you don't have them already, and it'll definitely probably will help along the way, especially if you want to keep doing this. I don't necessarily know too many people who want to keep diving into mini seasons, but it is there when it's there. And that's kind of it at this juncture. I don't anticipate anything different. There might be stuff closer to Christmas in a couple of weeks. I just wanted to see the store. So in terms of things that are still there, make sure if you haven't already, you got 5 days. I'm recording this on Saturday. I don't think I'll put it up Saturday. I don't know, but you might have a few less days to get this. The rewind packs and all that stuff, but everything else is basically gone at this point. Oh, Ian Happ's there. You might be able to get Ian Happ, who's insanely expensive. If you're sort of looking for that. I don't know if he was 25. Is he Mike 25? I don't even have a clue. Is he? That's the only thing I want to know. Is he number 25 or that end? I don't have a gosh dang clue. But yeah, that's kind of the catch up and catch all. All right, so that's everything that's come out in the last handful of weeks. Again, we don't have anything new for another week, and we'll sort of see how things kind of play out as the year goes on and what we want to do along the way and all that fun stuff. So we're sort of we're entering the end of the year where we probably have a handful of stuff left, and then we kind of shift entirely and sort of wait for stuff to happen. Actual stuff should be coming down the pipeline. We've gotten drops of stuff, but to see if we'll actually get real information, I think is something that might be a minute, but we'll kind of see how things sort of go and do as things go along here. So yeah, all that being said, my Specs, I'll be back here probably in a week, and we'll go over the new stuff, and maybe I'll think of something else to make throughout the week. If you got any suggestions, let me know down below. At me on Twitter. Who cares? I don't know. We'll figure something out to do with the time as things sort of go along here. So all that being said, we'll see you guys all in the next one.